Good day to you, my fellow endoskeletons. I'm Kenetor and welcome back for another Starbase progress report. We're on week 15 of 2020, and if you're new here, I bring you the latest news and updates of everything Starbase every Monday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out. Now let's get to it. Of course, today is not a Monday, as this week in Finland they had a bank holiday, and so the devs enjoyed a nice long weekend. And so we have our progress report today. For the Lowry Quote of the week, we get some insight into what to expect for closed alpha and early access. Closed alpha will be a functional but limited experience, and people will run into occasional and frequent issues. They'll use it to help find the right values and balance for things to start early access with. During closed alpha, they will not only fix these issues, but they will be adding huge core features like station building, dynamic player safe zones, fast travel methods, moon-based content, and trading contracts. By the time closed alpha ends and early access starts, it will look like a very different game. Once early access starts, the work doesn't end there. They will continue to add and refine features and content for the game as they build up to a full 1.0 release. Please note there is still no release dates for anything at this point. Another thing I'd like to mention here is another popular survival game that launched recently, Last Oasis. I know a good few of you have been enjoying it. Personally, I'm loving the depth of the crafting system, and would love to see something similar in Starbase to add an extra mechanic to the quality of our ships, and give us something to build upon over the long run. But the important thing I want to mention here is that when it launched to early access, its server system totally and completely collapsed. This led the devs for that game to shut down all servers for a whole week and issuing quite a few refunds. From looking up how they tested it, it looks like they did not do any large-scale, real player testing of the system before going live. I hope that Frozen Byte have paid attention to this and add a short open alpha week or two before wiping and launching early access. Open the floodgates and really hammer their system, and crucially, before people hand over their hard-earned money. Let me know in the comments if you agree. We all want this game to succeed, and in being independent, I really hope that Frozen Byte has the power and freedom to try this. It will bring both a real-world stress test and give back to the huge and patient community behind this game. But enough waffle, on to the progress report. The main design features worked on last week were color palette updated for in-game chat, old colors replaced with new colors that are easier to read, chat colors for leaders in group and team chat set to follow the same logic as in company officer chat, faction functions and chat needs design worked on for separate faction and faction officer channels. Option to show channel names, both long and short, and timestamps long and short have been added. The buzzsaw has been tested, issues detected with the third person view passed on to be fixed. And jobs in the work hub have been tested, and a configure issue with the assembly job, now spawned components are despawned when carried outside the hall. No free components for you! In spaceship design we have a new mining ship is being built, and the positions of plates changed on the Spatha variants to fix an issue where the ship was not flying straight. Now onto the gameplay updates. An initial implementation for recovering ships that were not properly despawned has been added. Small fixes in player animation, activation and scrap detection deletion have been made. A feedback system for component specific voxel volume changes has been implemented. The buzzsaw now only consumes ammo when cutting stuff. The buzzsaw's distance calculation has been improved and audio issues have also been fixed. And the welding tool now only consumes ammo when welding things. For our UI update this week, we have issues with item shop amount validation and button styles have been fixed. A maximum amount has been added when buying to station storage. Syncing has been added for crates so that players can see changes made to the slots correctly. A locking system has been added for crates when slots are being dragged so other players can't intervene. And implementation for the feedback server is underway. For audio this week, there is menu entry button sound support has been added. Some of the tool button styles with audio support have been added to the Spaceship Designer, and Spaceship Designer window sounds have been plugged in. Starship Creator updates this week are the individual components of multi-component entities can no longer be selected. Instead, both components are automatically selected. This prevents the user from accidentally separating the components from each other. The budget window can now estimate and show the modification price of a ship being edited in the Spaceship Designer. A system has been added for preventing the duplication and creation of unallowed objects in the ship creator. And a bug that allowed the Spaceship Designer UI to stay open when being kicked or banned has been fixed. Animation updates for this week are the buzzsaw's first person reload animation has been finished. Aim animations have been polished. Falling and fly animations for pickaxe relaxed are in the making. Death animations are also in the making. Relaxed pistol crouch transition and heavy crouch transition are in the making. And crouch transition and heavy crouch transition have been finished. And other updates this week are new large asteroids have been made. Variations added to the clusters. More variations of asteroid materials are also in the making. Multi-material testing and overall material adjustments on big asteroids have been made. The maneuver thruster's misalignment has been fixed. The autocannon's ammo connection angle has been changed to 30 degrees. Moonrock density tests are underway. Exterior decorating and decal bleed fixes on medium halls are in the making. Asteroid Hall FAR, LOD, tint mask and colour maps have been updated. And Mega Station's ship showroom FAR LOD has been finished. Our featured video this week is not in the report, but something the devs released separately. A time lapse of a station to an absolutely stunning background track. I'd love to have a longer version of this in the soundtrack. It's very relaxing. Those of you who pay close attention to Starbase may remember this station because it's an upgraded station from the main menu. Gone are the oversaturated green and red central structures that were utterly distracting, and in are more engaging animated neon signs. Not only that, we see the station has been expanded a little since we last saw it, with an Empire HQ at the top. What a difference 2 months makes to the look development of not just this station, but to the many others around EOS. Great job, Frozenbyte. The lighting as it moves back from the shadow into the sun again is so good. I can't wait to experience it in the game for myself one day. There are small ships moving back and forth from different sides of the station. My money is on these being the metro shuttles to help you get around if you don't have your own small ship to help you. That about wraps it up for this week. Don't forget you're welcome to jump on my Discord, there's a link for that below. You can also join my faction the K-Bots on the same Discord if you wish to as well. Be sure to smash that like button and share this video with your friends and faction. Leave a comment with any questions you want answers to, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.